has the night off. Winning a workplace harassment lawsuit in Colorado will soon become easier for employees. A new law expanding protections for workers goes into effect on Monday. News 5's Maggie Bryan is joining us in studio to break down that legislation. Maggie.
And Diane, workers no longer need to meet such a high standard in order to win a workplace harassment case. I spoke with an employment law attorney today who says employers, they need to update their policies. John Melcon, an attorney in Colorado Springs, represents employers from all across the state.
Of all sizes, of all types.
In workplace discrimination lawsuits.
There is a need for employers to pay attention to what's going on here.
Over the past 3 years, the agency in charge of enforcing Colorado's anti-discrimination laws says just 4.8% of all claims in the workplace have enough evidence to make a case for discrimination. Melcon says that number may soon go up.
You know, it's possible that we might not see necessarily more lawsuits, but more lawsuits ending in favor of the employee.
It's all because of a new law going into effect on Monday. The Protecting Opportunities and Workers' Rights Act, or POWER Act, changes the definition of unlawful harassment from being severe and pervasive to a much lower standard.
The law specifically calls out that the frequency of the offensive conduct is not necessarily like a determining factor anymore.
Employment attorney Andrew Swan says this means more employees could be winning workplace discrimination lawsuits.
The conduct that an employee complains about can be isolated, no longer needs to be pervasive, and it doesn't need to be quite as severe as the old standard would have required.
Out of the more than 1,100 complaints received by the Colorado Civil Rights Division in fiscal year 2022, half were based on sex and disability. Race came next with 11% of all complaints, and age followed at 10%. The POWER Act adds marital status as a protected class in employment discrimination cases.
It seems to me that that's the trend. I think more people understand that marital status has been used unfairly, in my view, in the past as a basis for discrimination.
Melcon says the law places new obligations and burdens on employers, but should improve workplace environments across the state.
This is a law where, if everything goes right, you know, this is going to make working in Colorado better for everyone.
The new law also requires employers to keep a better record of harassment and discrimination complaints. Diane.
Maggie, thank you. Starting Monday.